Hi guys, and welcome to the next lesson, the basic Rasgueado Fill. Now, I'm not going to get into Rasgueados completely just yet, or maybe I can. What I mean by this is a simple 3-finger Rasgueado movement that I put in between my chord rumba structure. So what that is if you're thinking like a drummer, and I often do because I actually started as a drummer, so I think often like how am I going to do a fill and how am I going to put in these different movements when I'm playing guitar. When I'm playing my rumbas and I'm doing some sort of form, it could be the tap, it could be the scrape, it could be the extended tap, which you'll see in my new video there. I always interject some sort of 3-finger Rasgueado. It's a cool little fill. It's a cool little something to put in your chords to make just really basic chord strumming more interesting. We're going to do that today. It's a very simple movement, but it's not the easiest to execute. Now, this is quite different from a different type of Rasgueado, which includes the middle finger. I'll do a video on that one another time. Right now, this is just a fill Rasgueado. And all Rasgueado is Spanish for is strumming. So over here with the right hand, all I'm doing is I'm going up with my thumb, down with my ring finger, but I want to be careful not to go down with any fingers because I'm just opening my hand with the ring finger and then down with the thumb. That's a weird combination of movements, man, because you've got one finger going up and 2 different fingers going down. And then one of those fingers repeats, which is the thumb. So the thumb is playing twice, but in completely weird ways. If I'm playing just some basic strumming, so I'm just going to go down with these 2 fingers and up with my thumb. So if I just got a very basic strumming pattern down and up, nothing crazy, let's switch to E. And then somewhere in there, towards the end is where I like to put that little fill. So I'll go down with these 2 fingers, I've fulfilled that movement, and now's the time for me to put that little Rasgueado. So it's almost as if I'm doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You guys follow me? So slowly, 1 and 2 and 3, and here's where I put my little fill, which goes thumb, ring, thumb. And they're faster, right? Because it's going to be and a 4. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. Again, I'll do it slowly. 1 and 2 and 3. I've completed my 3. And on the and of 3, I do my little fill, the Rasgueado, the 3-finger Rasgueado, thumb, ring, thumb. So I end on 4. 3 and a 4. Now that I've finished 4, I can come back up with my thumb to complete the and a 4. So 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and. So you just really want to get used to just making the 3-finger movement. So it's a little contradictory because we naturally just want to move our arm up and down. But in order to do this fill, we have to kind of go against that inclination. So if I'm playing, I'll put it in there, right? It's a great way to spice up your playing. When you're just playing really basic chords, all of a sudden the person listening is going, whoa, what's this person doing with their hands? That's what we're doing. Haha, cool. So again, just get used to practicing over and over and over again, going up with your thumb, going down with your ring finger, but essentially opening your hand. You're not going to go down with your hand at that point. And then down with your thumb. Up, open, down. Practice moving those 3 fingers over and over again just so it becomes second nature and you don't have to think about it. Again, the key to this is to be completely relaxed. Don't think about it. You could be studying poetry or you could be thinking about the next thing you want to buy at the grocery store, like brownies. Which strings you actually play will be decided upon which chords you're playing here in the left hand. If you're playing a full bar chord, it's okay to hit all the strings. If you're hitting a bar chord that includes 5 strings but excludes the 6th string, then you just want to be cognizant to try and not hit that string. I tend to try to make my movements smaller when I'm using a smaller version of a chord, like let's say I'm doing a small D minor, that includes 4 strings only. I'm going to try to only hit those 4 strings when I'm doing my Rasgueado Fill. So really, what strings you play here is indicative of what chords you're playing over here in your left hand. You might notice that the thumb might catch on more strings than the ring finger just based on location. That's totally fine. You don't have to be absolute with this. This is not science, this is music. So if I'm playing just a very full bar chord of an A minor and my Rasgueado only hits about 3 or 4 of those strings, that's totally cool. So I'm mixing in a bunch of different techniques there, the scrape, the tap basic, the extended tap, while still putting in that cool little fill. Any questions? Subscribe over there. Hope you liked my video. Comment down below if you have any comments and questions at all. I'm happy to answer them. Have an awesome day. Take care. Feel my eyebrows, like I can feel them like coming down. Okay, start over.